Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to yet another episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. It's Saturday night, and you know what that means. It's time for your AEW Collision Event Center Wrestling Report. Now, here's the man to give you that report, Mr. Eric M. Lima.
Thank you very much, Mr. Announcer, sir. Well, hello there, everyone. Welcome to yet another episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977, episode 1480 of the show. What's going on here? It'll be my final video for today, Saturday night, June 15, 2024, 10:10 p.m. We just got finished watching AEW Collision. It's the one-year anniversary of the show, and that's what we're going to be talking about today. But first and foremost, I want to welcome a new subscriber to my channel, Gloria Bennett. And Gloria, thank you for subscribing to my channel. It's great to have you on board, and hope you enjoy my content on this great channel. And if you have any questions, please write in the comments, or if you, write in the comments. So that will be something that that'll be something that I need to do. Need to do is do more community posts. Why you have any, like I said, questions? Please write in the comments of what you of my videos, what your curious mind is asking. So, Gloria Bennett, once again, welcome to my YouTube channel. Thank you for tuning in. We're going to talk about, like I said, what happened on AEW Collision. And Christian Cage kicks off on Collision, planning on talking about his Father's Day special. As you know, Christian Cage has his penchant of talking about dead fathers. And I'm going, great, what's that runt going to do this time around? Well, we shall soon find out. An 8-man tag kicked off AEW Collision as all 4 members of the Blackpool Combat Club, Claudio Castagnoli, Bryan Danielson, which I got to get to a joke that Nigel, and Bryan Danielson, the Ring of Honor Pure Champion Wheeler Yuta, and the IWGP World Heavyweight Champion Jon Moxley goes up against a team of Rocky Azucar Romero, Lio Rush, and the Mighty Don't Kneel, Mikey Nichols, and Shane Haste, used to be known as TM61 on NXT. I gotta tell you a joke that friggin' Nigel McGuinness said. He said, along the lines of Bryan Danielson, he always roasts, I think he hates Bryan Danielson's guts, I don't know why. He goes, well, Bryan Danielson is a vegan, tried to be a vegan, but he couldn't give up eating brie. I'm going, what? That could be misconstrued. Gee, Nigel, you think? You think about the joke, man. I know you're trying to try your hand at comedy, but that one, I'm going, I was like, what? What kind of a joke was that? Oh my gosh, that was he tried to be a vegan, but he couldn't get Bryan Danielson tried to be a vegan, but he couldn't give up eating brie. Wow. I'm like, and I have no words. I can't believe they let that joke slide by on television, man. It was, and we all know, like, we got the joke, brie is cheese, the kind of cheese, you can eat, but Bryan Danielson was married to a woman named Brie, like Brie herself. It was hilarious. I'm on like Nigel McGuinness. I'm going, and Tony Schiavone's kind of looking at him. He goes, it looks like come true a little bit. Yeah, you think, Nigel McGuinness. There's another joke in this that he did. Then, Blackpool, heck of a matchup. Blackpool Combat Club didn't win the matchup. And then Jon Moxley addresses Tetsuya Naito, who will be challenging him for the IWGP World Heavyweight title at Forbidden Door. He says, now I'm going to beat you, I'm going to retire you, I'm going to end your career. Jon Moxley's hell-bent on destroying Tetsuya Naito. Tony Schiavone interviewed the Acclaim, but the Acclaim took over the reins. They were dressing the Young Bucks, they were making fun of the Young Bucks, and then their stooge, Brandon Cutler, who looks ridiculous, has more ridiculous outfits than ever before, he says that your fine is going to be $10,000. But then Christopher Daniels comes out and says Tony Khan says he's overruling the fines. He's overturning the fines. And so as Brandon Cutler is screaming at him, is about to attack Christopher Daniels, and then Christopher Daniels whacks him in the head with the belts. Well, not with the belt, with the clipboard, and then drags him throws him into the ring to the Acclaim, and they did the Scissor Me Timbers. It was hilarious, man. Let me tell you, it was that totally funny. And give me a second here. Alrighty then. So after Tony Khan reverses the fines, Cutler gets beat up by Daniels and the Acclaim. Meanwhile, no DQ matchup. Thunder Rosa goes one-on-one with Deonna Purrazzo, and these two women fought to the point where Deonna Purrazzo beat Thunder Rosa by referee stoppage in that matchup. Dalton Castle's new boys happened to be the Outrunners, as Dalton Castle went one-on-one with the newest member of the Gates of Agony, so to speak, Hechicero. Or Hechicero aligned himself with the Gates of Agony, or the Cage of Agony, and Hechicero won the matchup, but he attacks Castle after the matchup. The Gates of Agony join in on the attack until the Outrunners tried to help. They got tossed out. Then Matt Menard and Dalton Castle decided to chase the three gentlemen away with steel chairs in hand. Arcadiora interviewed Top Flight, and as Dante Martin was facing Lee Moriarty one-on-one for the TNT qualifying matchup for the ladder match, then Leo Rush interrupts them, but Dante Martin remembers Leo Rush, says, "Hi, how you doing?" Action Andretti and Darius Martin thought of him otherwise. It was a kind of an awkward situation. Meanwhile, Shayna Mother Wayne was in the ring introducing Christian Cage. Christian Cage comes out and gives his Father's Day speech as 1 year ago Buddy Wayne untimely passed away. So Nick Wayne gave him a Father's Day card, an early Father's Day gift, and made it from the heart. But Luchasaurus decided to create a painting of Christian Cage. He goes, "Why can't you be more like Nick?" And then Luchasaurus is a little upset and said, "Hey, you better get back here. I got some news. We're going after the trios titles now." So that is the case. And the Bang Bang Gang addresses that, responds to that, and the House of Black tells the patriarchy get in line, and goes up against the House, and they said they'll beat the House of Black tonight. Alright, sorry about that. Red Sox has beat the Yankees 8-4. Yes, we'll take that win. Alright, after the Bang Bang Gang addresses both the House of Black and the Patriarchy, a TNT qualifier matchup, and that would be Dante Martin versus Lee Moriarty, Mr. Tiger style, and heck of a matchup between these two high flyers and technicians. Dante Martin did to pick up the victory, and then Shane Taylor and Anthony Ogogo, not very happy about that, decided to attack him after the matchup. But then Darius Martin and Action Andretti tried to help out. They get beaten up for it. But here comes Leo Rush, and he went at it with every member of the STP, Shane Taylor Promotions, and he kind of gives a look at Action Andretti, and they both nod their head. Dante Martin says thanks, but Darius Martin, his brother, seems to walk away. Maybe there's still tension there. Who knows? Who knows what's going to happen? Hikaru Shida, whom we haven't heard from in quite a while, has decided to declare entry into the Women's Owen Hart Tournament. That is a huge field right now. We got Chris Statlander, Willow Nightingale, Saraya, I believe, according to Harley Cameron, and Mariah May, and now Hikaru Shida. The Owen Hart tournament field is for the women's side is coming up pretty nicely. Roderick Strong joins on commentary for the next matchup as Kyle O'Reilly versus Anthony Henry, and heck of a matchup. And O'Reilly did win that matchup. But before I continue on, though, there was during the Purrazzo Rosa matchup, Thunder Rosa Deonna Purrazzo matchup, there was something that Nigel McGuinness came up with the Daniel Bryan trying to be vegan, but he couldn't give up eating brie. It's construed. Wow. And then he goes, well, they were talking about the women's championship match that will be happening at Forbidden Door as Timeless Toni Storm defends that title against the sexy Stardom sensation, Miss Mina Shirakawa. He goes, I wonder lay her head, Mariah May lay her head on. Will it be Tony's tits or Mina's melons? I'm going, wow. Nigel McGuinness tonight was in rare form on Collision. I'm like, whoa. First he gets the brie joke, and then comes up with, who is Mariah May going to rest her head on? Tony's tits or Mina's melons? Wow. Okay there, Nigel. Easy there, buddy. Whoa. Nigel, like I say, on rare form. And then the main event, the trios matchup. The Unified Trios champions, the Bang Bang Gang, defends against, and they'll be the Guns, Austin Colton with Juice Robinson versus the House of Black, Malachi Black, Buddy Matthews, and Brody King. But during the matchup, when Buddy Matthews went for a Meteora off the top rope, he hurt his knee, got injured, was taken out of the matchup. But as the Bang Bang Gang was about to win, Pac comes out, distracts the Bang Bang Gang. Brody King and Malachi Black, who had to continue as a duo, ended up winning the matchup. But then the Patriarchy was on the screen, said, hey, congratulations, but you're not a trio. And they looked down. They gave Buddy Matthews a concerto. And Brody King and Malachi Black, looks like Brody King and Malachi Black, who were starting to get popular with the fans, seems like somebody has one-upped them. It'll be interesting to see what Malachi Black and Brody King have to say about that situation. Hopefully Buddy Matthews will be okay. So that is it. That's all the time we have on this show. Thank you for tuning in to Eric Lima Shenanigans 1977. And, well, we shall see what happens this coming Monday when the Celtics play against the Mavericks Game 5. Red Sox just won today. Yay. The game is over. So, until the next episode comes rolling around, again, I want to welcome Gloria Bennett to my YouTube channel. Thank you for subscribing, Gloria. Hope you enjoy my content. Until the next episode comes rolling around, Mr. Announcer, please take us home.
That is all for today's episode. This is your announcer speaking for Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. A Big Beefy E, doing for Bob Saget Productions, and in association with Raven Bofa Telepictures and Distribution. Thank you for watching today's episode. Tune in next time for another episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. Goodbye for now.